Alright. Hello everyone, this is fB, and tonight I'll be hosting another edition of fB's weekly race. This is an endurance race that I host every Saturday, which lasts for about 1 hour on a track that's released just before the race goes live. And the track used is a mixture of different styles that you find in Trackmania, such as tech, dirt, speed, and also obstacles found in RPG and trial tracks. And the players are doing some warm-up here on the server. This week's map is made by Shorty, and we had a lot of difficulties for this race to start. I had to change server and everything, but it seems like this one is working well, so hopefully there will be no further problems and we can start after this warm-up is over. And there's gonna be 15 laps for the players, and once first place finishes, we're gonna have 15 minutes, a 15-minute timer starting, so you get 15 minutes to finish the race. It looks like we got a lot of people on the server right now. I think like 140 or something like that, which is definitely a new record. But we'll see if the record of people finishing the race will be beaten, though. That's at 63. Alright, so 15 seconds left here. I can only pray that it's gonna work. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Let's just make sure everyone knows it's live. Alright. Hopefully everyone knows it's live. There's no turning back now. If you are out of the server or in spec mode, you can't play because there's a password on the server. I'm sorry, but I have to start the race on time. So good luck, have fun to everyone. Hopefully we will have a smooth start. Let's see here. Let's go to the start. Let's just write a couple of more times that it's live. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have a new record of people starting, and we do have a couple of players here that are lagging, unfortunately, but seems like only one is standing still, so that's pretty good. Alright, so the players are off here in the first lap. It's gonna be a bit of a shorter race because of the delay. I only put it at 15 laps, and the track is about 2 minutes 20 seconds long. But yeah, it looks like it's going pretty well. Dragon currently in the lead, just ahead of Spam. Let's see where Raysons is. Let's follow him, because Raysons has won the 2 last races and is definitely the big favorite. See if he can win it 3 times in a row. And here's an obstacle part. This map is quite tricky, I'd say. It's definitely the hardest track that I've used so far. In general, I want easier maps to be used in the race, but I also want to use all the maps that I get submitted, so I try to cooperate with the authors to make their maps a bit easier every week. This one was a lot harder at first, but I got the author to make it a bit easier. But yeah, looks like we got a pretty good start, pretty smooth. No issues really in the chat as far as I can tell, so that's good. Yes, Elwormer, there were some delays. The server I was supposed to use, which is the Druid server, unfortunately it went down like 10 minutes before going live. So yeah, it was a bit of a shame, a bit unlucky. But thanks to Kripke, we got a new server, which seems to work pretty well. And it looks like Raysons has taken over the lead now. Good stuff from Raysons. And we got Extreme at 2nd place. Also, I should say that this server does not have any plugins or anything, as you can see, and that's just because I don't want any lag on the server. So yeah, I can't say who got the best lap or anything like that, as far as I know. Which is a bit unfortunate, but you know, under the circumstances it's totally fine, I think. I'm still pretty stressed out, to be honest, from the start. But yeah, first lap is finished and we see Extreme clipping the wall. So Raysons is gonna get a bigger lead. And looks like Raggle might be able to pass Extreme for 2nd place. And we also got Remix. I believe he finished at 4th place last race. Goes up to 3rd. Oh, maybe I can actually. Let's see here. Okay, I can look at the local record, so that's good. So we see Raysons is currently at first, obviously, since he was first during the first lap. So that's good. But yeah, I should say that there's also there's prizes for top 3 in this race, but there's also a prize for best lap during the race. And there's also a time attack competition that starts after the race is over and lasts for 1 week on the previously used track. And for all these wins, you will win some planets in-game currency. Someone is driving out of the wall. It's Wally, who was at 4th place, and now he's trying to find his way back to the next checkpoint. Is he gonna succeed here? Okay, he does. So a bit of a strange path from RTA Wally, but could be worse, I suppose. We see here one player can't find the checkpoint. Writes in the chat. So yeah, there is a GPS ghost in the start. Can't find checkpoint. I recommend using that before the race goes live. Okay, back to the race. Rayson still in the lead. He's off to a great start once again. He's aiming to win the race for the 3rd time in a row, which would put his total amount of wins to 4, as he has won it before as well, and then also got 2nd once. Sand beat him, but Sand is not playing this time. So Raysons drives into the 3rd lap now, I believe. I have also no way to see which lap it is, which makes it a bit harder as well to cast. So the race can end at any time, because I don't think there's any way for me to keep track of which lap it is. I'll try my best, but yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to keep track of that. It's currently lap 3 though, that's all I can say. Maybe someone in the chat can keep track of that for me if you want. Anyways, let's take a look a bit further back here in the pack. We got a lot of players playing, as you can see. Let's see who's currently last. Not Niraman, he's standing still. Bacon Green also standing still. Acti seems to be playing, so 113 players are driving. Not as many as I thought from the beginning. I guess a lot of them were in spec mode. And we see Acti here having to respawn at the difficult speed section. It's quite a tricky part. And this part here as well can be a bit tricky. Acti makes it though to the next part of the map. Let's go a bit to the left to see some other players. We got the ESL admin Rusk playing as well, currently at 76th place. Let's see who we got in front of him. He got Nilos for Penta. We already got a lot of players here on different laps, I think. Let's see, Kronos is also driving. Very good player, but only at 72nd place right now, so he might have made a big mistake at some point. But yeah, if you do start the race and get a bad start, for example, I still recommend trying to finish the race instead of just quitting. That would be nice. Let's go a bit more to the left. We got Edster, who has played a lot of races, currently at 42nd place. We got Launcher in front of him, also a player that's played a lot of races. Raysons in the meantime sets a new record, 2 minutes 9 seconds 63 hundredths. Looks like Spam is currently 2nd, 10 hundredths behind him. Mr. makes a crash. Let's switch to Fussy at 19th place. We got Mixer in front of him, and looks like Pat 93 just passed him for a brief moment. Fussy will pass Mixer. Someone has disconnected. It's in the middle of the road. Oh, Fussy gets a landing bug. Oh, and then crashes as well. Will he make the jump here? Oh, just barely. Yeah, as you can see, it's a very tricky map. There's a lot of places where you can crash, lose a lot of time. But Fuzzy makes it and will now enter the speed section of the map. Let's see if he can make that one as well. After the speed section, the map isn't too hard, I'd say. Oh, okay. Almost crashed. But he makes it. Alright, let's take a look at the top again. Looks like Spam has got up to second place, but Rayson's still in the lead, and Rayson's got a pretty big lead as well. One checkpoint ahead of Spam. Ooh, Spam bit up for landing. Looks like Raysons is about 8 seconds ahead of Spam right now. Perhaps 9 seconds now, since Spam did make a mistake. But yeah, Raysons again off to a really good start. It is quite impressive how he can be so consistent in these races, because yeah, the map is unknown. It's only released this time 20 minutes before starting time, because the map was a bit harder, but usually it's about 15 minutes. But yeah, the players are essentially untrained for these races here. So Rayson's showing that he's learning the maps really fast. Let's see if he still got the record. Yes, he does. Then we got, as mentioned, Spam at second, Raggle still at third. He has finished third place one time before as well. I think it was race 4, if I'm not mistaken. And it looks like he has a close fight with Remix for third place. And then also Full Fart Bogwood is up there. He's also done really good in these races, have a lot of top 5 positions. Let's see, then we got a couple of big street players, starting with Grin and then Shorts. And then we got Jumper for ESU, Esports United. Then after that we got Tom, and Royal is at 10th place. Then we got Javi Flyer at 11th place, Tyler Brown at 12th, QWERTY at 13th, close fight though with RTA Wally. And then we got Bud at 15th and Extreme at 16th. Let's go back to this close fight for the third place between Remix and Raggle. I'm guessing we're at lap 5 now. I don't really know, I already forgot it. I'm sorry. But 15 laps in total. It was supposed to be first 20 laps, then 18, and then I just made it 15 because of the delay, and I wanted the race to not take too long. Wow, so close between Remix and Raggle. Remix will pass him. As they both overlap the player. So let's take an overview of all the players currently driving on server. Still seems to be quite a lot of players still driving, which is nice. Because I did not really expect it with a 30-minute delay for so many people to still stick around on the server, so yeah, I'm really grateful for that. Thank you. I think we are around 100 players. It's hard to say because some players might still not be driving. It's kind of hard to say. But yeah, still a lot of players. So it's gonna be interesting to see if we can beat the record of people finishing, which is 63. Here's Sightsev, currently at 17th place. He's behind Massa by the looks of it. Oh, big mistake from Sightsev. Oh, that's gonna cost him a lot. Has to back it up, and this is a bad part of the map to make a mistake as well, because you build up a lot of speed at that part. So you see a lot of players passing Sightsev, and all of a sudden he's at 24th place because of that mistake. Okay, lap 6. Shorty is keeping track. Yeah, I need to know when the last lap is at least, so I can follow the leaders. Looks to be quite close between a lot of players here. And it looks like Extreme has set a new Deddy record, 2 minutes 9 seconds 56 hundredths. So he takes over the lead for the best lap competition. Let's follow some other player. Let's see. Oh, Extreme has fallen down to 26th place. That's interesting. Just after he set the best lap. So I guess he was driving a bit too risky. It's very... there's a thin line that you have to walk really between driving you know, consistent and risky for this kind of endurance race. I'd say it's probably a better idea to go a bit more safe than fast, because if you do make a mistake, then you can just lose so much time. So it really pays off to be a bit more consistent, I'd say. Anyways, it looks like Raysons is still in the lead, ahead of Spam, and as you can see, the distance is pretty large. Although not as large as it has been in the past. Oh, Spam is gonna fall down, has to respawn. So now the distance is suddenly larger. Oh, and Spam with a landing bug as well. Remix is getting close to him, close to Spam. And then Full Part Balk also close. So it looks like Raggle has fallen down to 7th place. Was at 3rd place for a long time. Now we are into lap 7. Yeah, I should just remind everyone that once you finish the race, please don't chat in the in-game chat. It's better if you use my Twitch chat instead, just to not distract the players that are still driving. We'll see if this works though, because I've told it before, but people seem to ignore it and just keep chatting anyways in-game. Let's take a look again in the player list. See if we can find some noteworthy player here. We got Rappo for IGN, an RPG player, driving, currently at 60th place. Oh, and he got a close fight with Devil. Who passes him just before this obstacle part. When Raysons takes over, takes back the best lap. 2 minutes 8 seconds 57 hundredths. That's a great time from Raysons. Let's see. Yeah, he's almost 1 second ahead of 2nd place, which is extreme. Then we got Spam at 3rd place. So a lot of Acer and Dignitas at the top. Rappo is about to complete the speed section. Oh, okay. He managed to make a barrel roll and is back on his feet, but loses some time, and I think Devil passed him. Let's see if we got some other player. Not sure how many are still driving, but here's Hellshite for Vintage. He's at 89th place. And goes into the next lap. Unsure which lap it is though. Probably a couple of laps behind 1st place. Oh, and Hellshite with a big mistake has to respawn. Same place as Sightsev also crashed. Alright, let's follow Raysons again. He is now 3 checkpoints ahead of 2nd place. And he got less than half of the race left to drive. So yeah, looks like Raysons might be able to win once again. Just seems to drive very consistent, rarely makes any mistakes, and his times are really fast as well. Look at this, 2 minutes 8 seconds 39 hundredths by Raysons. Sets another best lap. He's driving the best right now. Oh, but then gets a no drift. He's gonna make this jump though. Yeah, he will. Doesn't lose too much speed. It's a good place to crash. Then we still got Spam at 2nd place. Fulfart Bogart has now gotten up to 3rd place. And Raysons is into lap 9. Oh, Fulfart Bogart very close to Spam now. Spam again with trouble at the balancing act. So Fulfart Bogart goes up to 2nd place. And then we got Short at 4th place right now. About to overlap a bunch of people here. As he enters the speed section, let's see who is behind him. Jumper, but there's a bit of a gap between Short and Jumper. By the looks of it. What? Jumper just drops down to 9th place. I don't know what happened. I guess he respawned just before I switched to him. So Jumper down to 9th place now. Following Remix at 5th place. About to overlap Mr. Pink. See where Mr. Pink is. If I can find him. He's at 67th place. Remix is gonna pass him just before the next lap. And we see Dunneboy with a top 10 time, 2 minutes 10 seconds 44 hundredths. Looks like Fulfart Bogart got a pretty good lead over Spam for 2nd place right now. See if Spam can catch up. Oh, but he will clip the wall just before the uphill. We'll lose some additional time. And Raysons is into lap 10 now. Only got 5 more laps left. And by the looks of it, he is gonna take this victory. He is still 3 checkpoints ahead of 2nd place. Hard to say how many seconds that is, but oh, Spam will just barely make the loop. Had he not made it there, he had to respawn and he would have lost a lot of seconds. But he keeps himself at 3rd place at least. Ahead of Short. You still can't see Spam. But he's not too far behind. Yeah, I mean the map is not bad. I was just a bit worried that it was too hard, but it seems like people are not really disliking it too much, which is good to see. A lot of people still driving. Short will overlap Rusk, I believe. Still behind Spam. Oh, Fulfart Bogart now he was only 2 checkpoints behind Raysons, so perhaps Raysons has made a mistake. It's hard to say though, because sometimes the checkpoints can be a bit further apart or closer to each other, so it's kind of hard to say, especially when I don't have any plugins. Great driving from Raisons. Still got the best time by far. Yeah, he's still the only player under 2 minutes 9 seconds. And he set 2 times by, as far as I know, under 2 minutes 9 seconds. Could be even more. Looks like Spam is getting a bit closer to full fault Bokut. Yeah, he's only 1 turn behind right now. And he does an interesting wall hit at the dirt. And we got Short at 4th place. Remix at 5th. Tom has gone up to 6th place. Nice driving by him. But then he falls down to 8th place all of a sudden. So, wow. Big mistake from the player he overlapped. So he seems to be very close from 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th place or so. Because Tom was a couple of positions higher just moments ago. Yeah, we added the Raisons as a trial to the team. He's not a full member. And he sets another top 1 time. 2 minutes 8 seconds 22 hundredths. Also Extreme with a top 2 time. 2 minutes 8 seconds 50 hundredths. Where is Extreme, by the way? He's only at 28th place. And he also has to respawn now at this speed section. So he's gonna lose a lot of time. He seems to drive very fast times, but then also makes a lot of mistakes. So only at, well, I guess he's even further behind now. Yes, 34th place. So losing a lot. Also, oh, Tyler Brown is not driving anymore. Is Kappa still driving? Nope. So yeah, there's a lot of players that does not finish the race. Oh, Massa takes over the local record. 2 minutes 8 seconds 12 hundredths. Massa currently at 10th place. So he's currently the one that's gonna win 1000 planets, which is the prize for the best lap. First place in the race will win 10,000. Second place will win 5, and then third place will win 2,500. And then the prize for the time attack competition is 500 planets. So currently following Massa at 10th place. Got the best lap. Raisons is into lap 12, so he only got a few more laps to take over and win best lap. And he's still got a pretty comfortable lead. He is 5 checkpoints ahead of second place. It's almost, I can almost say, announce already now that Raisons is gonna win this race for the 3rd time in a row. Very impressive, as he does make a mistake before the next lap, which should be lap 13. So he only got 3 more laps to go. Still full fault Bokut at 2nd place. That would be his best position if he can keep it. Then we got Spam at 3rd place. He has started a couple of races before but never finished. And he's right now at 3rd place. Not very far behind full fault Bokut. So that's an interesting fight. And I think then Short is yeah, a couple of seconds behind Spam. Let's follow Spam, see if we can catch up to full fault Bokut. You can see him there in the distance. It's kind of hard though with all the names. Spam also sets a new record, top 5, 2 minutes 8 seconds 90 hundredths. So he's on a good pace, but he seems to have a bit of a problem with this part of the track. It's the 3rd time I see him make a mistake now. Oh, drives up on the checkpoint, is able to reach it, but is gonna lose important seconds. So full fault Bokut is can feel a bit more safe. Not very much safe though. 1 mistake, and it could be full fault Bokut who loses several seconds, especially if it is at this speed section. And Raisons is getting closer now to entering lap 14 in While we see Acer Royal with a top 5 time, 2 minutes 8 seconds 8600, so more and more players are getting under 209, but Raisons did it already 5 laps ago, or even more, so it just shows what a fast learner Raisons is, and it's very important in this kind of format since the map is unknown before the race starts. Alright, so Raisons now entering lap 14, only 2 more laps left to go. And then Pussy takes over top 5, 2 minutes 8 seconds 82 hundredths. See, where is Pussy? Can find him real quick. He's at 23rd place. Close fight with Fussy. Oh! That's a big mistake from Pussy. He will make the loop at least. Could have been worse. fB's with a top 10 time. So that just shows that fB's not perhaps the fastest driver, but he is very consistent, and that pays off in this kind of format. Is right now at 2nd place, 2 checkpoints ahead of Spam. Then Raggle takes over top 5. It seems like the 5th place is what everyone wants. 2 minutes 8 seconds 81 hundredths. Raisons 6 checkpoints ahead. This could be his biggest win so far. Halfway through lap 14, only 1 more lap after that. As he overlaps a couple of players, and then enters this tech section. Harry sets a top 9 record, 2 minutes 9 seconds 30 hundredths. Alright, here we go. Raisons about to enter the last lap, lap 15. As he sets a new top 1 time, 2 minutes 7 seconds 59 hundredths. Wow. So Raisons is back on the best lap, and now he's the only player under 2 minutes 8 seconds. He's about to get the double again, as he did last week. Nothing can stop this guy. fB's is several checkpoints behind, still at 2nd place ahead of Spam. A big distance now between the top 3. Where is Short? Oh, Short is pretty close to Spam, so still a close fight for top 3. Short can pass Spam. They are about to enter the last lap as well. So that's the most interesting part, but let's take Raisons into the finish. I think he deserves it because he's just been outstanding once again in this race. As he does a mistake at the speed section and needs to take the alternative route. Oh my god, he respawns again because he's never done this before. This is choking from Raisons, but I think he got the time. He got enough time to make it though. Yeah, fB's is still behind him. Oh, that must have been scary for Raisons. Respawn twice. Didn't know that there was an alternative route. And yeah, again, just to remind, when you finish, please don't chat in the in-game chat. It's just distracting. Alright, Raisons into the dirt section now. And now entering the tech section. Just a couple of turns left for Raisons. And he is gonna take home fB's weekly race for the 3rd time in a row. Made a big mistake on the last lap, so his lead will not be as great, but still very impressive performance, very consistent, and by the looks of it he's gonna take the best lap as well. Here we go, Raisons with 1 turn left, and he is gonna be the winner. GG. Alright, let's take in the other players now. There's a 15-minute timer starting now. Fullfart is at second place, and he will take second place. Short has gone up to third place. Let's just take Fullfart to the finish. We'll take second place. Very good performance. And then let's follow this fight here for third place. Or there is no fight because Spam has made a big mistake. And Short is gonna take third place. Spam was at second place, then went down to third, and then will not be in the podium. Short will take third instead. Just ahead of Spam. And then we got Raggle. Raggle falls on his back. We'll have to... Oh, Raggle retired. What? Did he just retire or did he just finish? Oh, I think he just finished. Okay, I was so confused. So yeah, Raggle takes 5th, Remix takes 6th. Then we got Dragon is gonna take 7th place. So Will, just ahead of Jumper. Then we got Tom taking 9th. Harry will take 10th. Then we got Queen next up. We'll take 11th. Bomba will take 12th. Jabby Flyer just behind takes 13th, and then we have a bit of a distance down to Bits, who's gonna take 14th place. And again, try to chat on Twitch instead. It's just so people don't get distracted too much. Royal will take 15th place. Sidesev just behind takes 16th. And then we got the next page. Dino will take 17th. Ahead of Keen God. I think this is his first race. Will take 18th. QWERTY is gonna take 19th. Ahead of Fussy at 20th. Then we got Caliber just ahead of Sky, I believe. Yes, close fight. And Magic Man. And then Bart also. Wow, so close. And Silver. I can't even keep up. Yodo has also finished. Chaosan as well. Wow, so close between all those players. Insane. Then we got CMX taking 28th place, just ahead of Mixer. Then we have some seconds here for Dunneboy. Wow, couldn't keep up. So close between those players. Oh, Dunneboy will hit the wall and will have to respawn. I think someone might be able to pass him. Yes, I think Bud will pass him. So Bud will take 30th place. Dunneboy takes 31st, and then Bale takes 32nd. Toto takes 33rd. I can't keep up. And then we got Firefish, who will take 34th. Ahead of Noops. And then Snelle Jasper takes 36th. And then Gorman takes 37th. Blackie is gonna take 38th. And Fragius will take 39th. Just ahead of Radical at 40th place. And Edster will take 41st. Ahead of Devil at 42nd. And then we wait for Rappo to finish at 43rd. Again, the record of people finishing is 63. So let's see if we can beat that. Rappo just ahead of Speedrax and Seri. And then next up is Sengo for Osoniak. And then Gani will take 47th. And then we got Ben, I believe, taking... no! Tiroli will take 48th. Ben has not finished yet. What? Okay, now we finish. He takes 50th place. And then Ask Me will take 51st. Oscar F, 52nd. And then Raven will take 53rd. Ahead of Raske at 54th. Very close. I guess the race, I mean the race was only 15 laps, so I guess that might explain partly why players are so close to each other, because yeah, I mean the track was pretty hard, so I expected bigger distances, but anyway, Sona will take 55th, ahead of Warlord at 56th, and then we got Prime for Stubby TV, who will take 52nd, and then we got Rox, yes, this is the speed player from Sweden, who also makes a mistake at the end, makes a flip, but doesn't have to respawn, and will take 58th place. Then we got Mr. Pink, taking 59th. And then Dark Blade for MVP. Next up, we are getting closer to the record here. I think we might be able to beat it. Donkey will take 61st. Ahead of Happy. Crashes in the end. Looks like no one is gonna be ahead of him as he takes 62nd place. Master next up will tie the record. And he will take 63rd. Then we got Textile, who if he finishes will make it so we have a new record of players finishing. 64. He will take 64th place, so that's awesome. We got more players as well. Pishy is gonna take 65th place. And sorry if you write to me in the chat or something, I can't focus on that right now. Just write to me after the race is over instead, if you got feedback or anything like that. But yeah, Pishy takes 65th place. And then we got Xzeal taking 66. Next up is Felix. Still got a couple of turns left. Let's just take an overview. Let's see how many players are still driving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players, I think. Launcher is standing still, so I don't think he's still driving. No. Alright, back to Felix. And again, try to not chat in-game. It's just distracting for those who are still driving. Let's try to chat in my Twitch chat instead. Alright, Felix is gonna make a burnout. He's in no hurry to finish, but takes 67th place. Then we got Viper Fox. Behind him takes 68. Next up is Cyborg, or perhaps Wed. Alright, Cyber Red will take 69th place, and then we got Roman, who is gonna take 17th place. We got 70 players. Wow, I can't speak. 70 players will finish the race, which is pretty awesome. And we still got a couple of more drivers. Hopefully they can all finish. So Roman will take 70th place. I've never said these numbers. And then we got Shun64, who I think is on his last lap, so he should also be able to finish. Nope, I think he got one more lap after this, but he still got 7 minutes left to go, so probably will still be able to finish. So that gives me some breathing room. Very, very stressful race. So much issues before starting, but yeah, it turned out pretty good. Still, I think could be worse. So yeah, it seems like we got 4 players still driving, I think. I don't know if they can all finish still. Unsure about that. Well, let's just wait and see. Oh, Shun is standing still, I think. Where is he? What? Yeah, he's retired. Okay, so he just gave up. I think he would have been able to finish, but okay. So then the next player would be, I guess, Barney? Yeah, he's at 301 checkpoints. I don't think he is gonna be able to finish. He still got a couple of laps left to go, so yeah, we might just be at 70 players then. Finishing. Oh wait, Asius is close by. I thought I missed him. He should be able to finish. Yeah, he's on the last lap. It's hard to see when some players are disconnected already and some aren't, so it's a bit confusing. So let's follow Asius. might be the last player to finish the race with 5 minutes left to go. Do North Americans ever enter these races? Some do, not many though. It's kind of a bad time for North Americans. But yeah, we do have a couple of players who participate in the race. Alright, so Asius, 1 turn left, is gonna take 71st place. Let's see if that is gonna be the last one. I might think so. Let's just take an overview here. Yeah, we got Shadow. Okay, Shadow should also be able to finish. He's actually only a couple of seconds behind Asius. So Shadow's 72nd place. And I think that's gonna be the last player because we only got Barney left and he is... well, he might be able to finish. I think he got 1 more lap after this. So I think maybe with 4 minutes left, Barney can make it. In that case, it would be 73 players. So that would be a new record with 10 players. So let's just keep following Barney. Hopefully he will be able to finish. I think he got 1 more lap after this. If he got 2 more laps, though, it's not gonna... he's not gonna make it, I think. He got time for 1 more lap, I think. He does decent time. But he drives out of the map, so I guess he gave up. Yeah, okay. Barney retires. Alright, so we're gonna have 73 players, no, 72 players finishing the race. And just to repeat, Raysons dominated again, takes first, also wins the best lap, then Full Fart Bogo takes second, and George takes third. Thanks for participating and thanks for watching. See you next week.